Hi guys, I'm Nighrum. Welcome back to another episode of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. We are approaching a research lab. We should find Deadman in there, but we're gonna see. I'm a little bit overloaded with cargo because I got some extra cargo, which I have found.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Besides the cargo which we need to deliver. And another song. We got rid of the BTs in the previous episode. We fought BTs previously
Feeling good.
for the first time in the second game. Okay, we need to hold on our backpack. We're very close. I'm excited to see Deadman. I hope we're gonna see Deadman in this lab. We also got some extra things. I think I got headache pills, some tar samples, and a toy, duck toy. Approaching destination, that's right. So yeah, we're moving slower, but a cool thing about carrying something heavy, if we are overloaded and we are like carrying more cargo than we should, and then we are extending this capacity, this cargo capacity. So later we're gonna, it's like added to our skills, it's added to our like progression. Later we'll be able to carry more cargo. And of course later we're gonna have some more devices, some more things that gonna be very useful when delivering certain cargo. Former geophysics research lab, 88 inhabitants, and we got Alex Weatherstone.
Good morning to you. I
See,
confirm.
some skills improved as a result of his experiences. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you're gonna see Deadman in here. I just hope for it. So we're gonna deliver the most important thing, and as you see, Catley toy duck, tar eruption samples, ancient fossil, and headache pills. These are the optional things I have found in this BT area. We had to clear this whole area. Let's go. But it looks like from the outside, it looks like a big facility. Yeah, this place. So I am like curious if we're gonna see Deadman or no in here.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this.
Oh,
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Alex Weatherstone? Was he in the first game?
It really doesn't get much better than this. What else is there to say but thanks?
Okay, let's see the details. Threat elimination, stealthy elimination, undetected by hostiles.
Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a
Yes,
nice surprise for someone.
yes, lost cargo. There's some more lost cargo out there, but yeah, I didn't want to like overload
Never
him
doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on.
like too much.
We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the Chiral Network.
Maybe this was the guy from the weather in the first game. There was somebody in there. In the first game, there was somebody like this. We shall see. New strand established. Ooh, nice. Look at this. We got our first strand in Mexico. Between these facilities, Alex Weatherstone, former geophysics research lab. Yeah, I don't recognize the face. Maybe it was the guy from the first game, but it wasn't like a very important character like Deadman or Fragile, for example. Firmware update, anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs. Okay, we have we can use them as well. Adept handler level 2.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA.
Yes, this is the
I was
guy.
a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
I think they are preparing us for this first boss battle. If we got the access to the MP bullets. What kind of weapons you get?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
So we're definitely gonna fight a giant BT boss.
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Okay, so rest and okay, so good thing that they have a private room in here. Rest and prepare. When can we see Deadman? When can we see Deadman? Okay, so we need to rest and prepare for the boss fight. We're immediately like showering, okay? So this is like a part of a cutscene, I feel. Okay, we are going to sleep. Will I have a chance to craft some things? I got some blood grenades, but I also left some of them in this place where we fought the BTs for other players too, and also because I was like very overloaded.
It's been too long, Sam.
Yes!
You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
Deadman! We got him! Yes!
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The
Aww.
sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Okay, our first milestone. We got Deadman, but not in flesh.
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab.
It has the BB
Though it's
container.
relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean.
Duck.
Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Oh my god. Oh, make the necessary preparations to fight a BT. Are we ready? I would use no. We used the shower. We used the shower. We used everything. We used everything. I think we're ready to go. The only thing I can do is to drink. Yeah, our stamina is fully restored, but we can drink and eat something. We can just drink to get some more stamina. Maybe we can drink even two to stack it up, like to get more stamina if needed. If we will be in a moment that we have to run like around the boss, because I feel it's gonna be a boss fight if we are talking about the giant BT. So let's drink some more and let's prepare, guys. Oh my god, I'm so happy that we have seen Deadman, but it wasn't Deadman in the flesh, but he. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, let's drink another one. Why not? Okay. Oh, preparations before the boss fight. But he just explained us lots of important things, and yeah, we'll be connecting Australia, not only Mexico. I had a suspicion that maybe we're gonna like stay in Mexico for a longer time, but maybe not. Maybe it appears that we're gonna just go to Australia soon. I am curious though if we will be able to get back to Mexico and get all the stars in all other facilities, just the optional things. But yeah, let's save. It looks like it's everything. Only this place is not connected. I am like wondering why. Maybe we have to go there by ourselves. So yeah, let's save. Hostile presence detected. And go to surface. Let's go. We are ready. We need to make the preparations for the battle. Oh my god.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we don't have any orders. Uh, Private room, okay. Facility management. Blood bags, grenades. We need better boots. Do we want a machine gun or maybe just assault rifle? Let's just get the assault rifle, like only assault rifle. But yeah, I don't know if I don't have the cargo management in here. Let's get another blood bag to heal ourselves, and let's get some more grenades. Blood bag. Place in utility pouch. Place in grenade pouch. I assume that we already have these MP bullets, these new bullets to fight BTs. I just assume that we already have this. MP bullets are effective against assault rifle are now effective. Okay, so maybe these are just the same. Your lost cargo was returned. Oh, lost cargo, the sedatives, I think. They were returned by somebody. Oh, nice. This is nice. Okay, so let's see. We get 5. We get 10. 15. Okay, we get 15 of the blood grenades. I think this will be enough. Let's see. Armed with MP bullets effective against any target. The rifle also comes equipped. Okay, so the MP bullets, they are like standard bullets in here, but they are now effective against BTs. Anti-BT, anti-mech, anti-human. Alright. Let's equip it. Okay. Let's see the cargo management maybe from here, because I can do it from the terminal. So we have the ladder over here. We have the blood grenade. We have the blood bag, container repair spray, electric rod, climbing anchor, also. Okay. Maybe one extra blood pouch in case we get hit. We have 3. It's a boss battle, you know what? Let's craft some more. Later we can leave it. Okay. I think we are ready. And now I will save. And we are good to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god, what is this? I told you guys, I told you the boss battles in Death Stranding are just peak, okay? They are just so fire, they are so amazing. This is a boss, our first boss. Look at this. And yeah, this black liquid is tar. Oh my god. Evading attacks. Okay. Yeah, we're doing the jump. There's another assault rifle. Yeah, the boss battles are insane. Okay. Grip for balance. Somebody was sacked by the giant BT. Okay, you know what? Let's grab some grenades. Oh yes! He's laying on the ground. Now with the grenades. Yeah, this is how the fights, the boss fights are looking in the Death Stranding, guys. Oh no. Okay. Get up, Sam. Okay, 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 okay. We're holding on our backpack, holding on to our backpack. Do not get consumed by him. Okay. And now. Bloodbath? No. Okay, okay, okay. Bloodbath. Blood grenade. Blood grenade. I think we got him. Yes. Somebody gave us blood grenade. This was freaking epic, guys. Yes, our first boss. Look at the amount of chiralium we got from him. This is insane. Yes, defeat the giant BT. We got him. We got him. Nice. Wow. Damage taken by Sam target 150 or less, and we got 102. So it's good. It's S, guys. It's S. Yes. Giant BT elimination, stun damage, bloodless suffered. Yeah, we took some damage, but I didn't need to heal. And we get some points in combat. I didn't need to heal. I didn't need to heal. Oh, nice. And we have so much chiralium now.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've
Yes.
earned it.
Yes. I don't know if I got rid of my weapon completely. Yeah, I got rid of my weapon completely. Maybe I had to just leave it. Okay. We can leave a sign over here. That yeah, amazing. Or this one. You got this. After defeating a BT. Okay, let's head back. We need new boots. We need new boots. Ah, our first boss battle. Look at this. This was like near these ruins. This is amazing. Alright, let's go. Let's get back. We get this, restoring stamina to open weapons, to use the canteen. Let's drink it, why not? We'll restore our stamina.
Yeah, this is nice.
Okay, by holding the square to rest, we can also replenish our stamina. Okay, I will skip it for you guys. Alright, we're over here.
Be advised that usage is restricted
Go to
inside
private room.
facility grounds.
Now let's see what we need to do. Private room, we need to go to the private room. Let's see the terminal maybe. Oh, we can rest from the terminal. Okay, let's go through here. We did this. And we got lots of chiralium crystals after defeating a boss. Our first boss, guys. Maybe now we're gonna see Deadman. In flesh, I mean. Of course, we need to shower. There's such a boss fight. And we're gonna end soon. Yeah, let's see if we're gonna speak to Deadman. Or we're just gonna rest. We're just gonna rest and we're gonna end the video. And you're gonna see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Maybe we get another dream. Get another.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou.
Ah,
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral, allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Oh, what? So it's a goodbye. So he did.
Sam,
So he had dooms. He didn't know about this. My God.
Did you know about this?
no. It's news to me too. I'm sorry that Deadman is gone,
Oh no.
but he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
But it won't be the end. Definitely, the end. This won't be an end that we go back home. Definitely something won't work out. Definitely there will be some trouble because this can be an end of the game, right? But this is the end of Deadman. I can't believe it. Like he told us a lot of stuff, and it got me thinking about lots of things. It's a lot of stuff to talk about actually, but this is really curious. Like I will wrap it like really quickly, and we're gonna end the video. It's really interesting that Lou didn't have this number as a BB. So it's a big plus. It's a good information that they won't track down Lou, like anybody won't track down Lou. I thought for a second that Deadman will give us another BB, like similar to Lou, to help us out in our journey. But no, this was actually a goodbye. He was saying a goodbye, and the stuff he said about Ha and Ka, this was like a related kind of to Amelie and the president. The female president from the first game, like Ha and Ka, it's a body and soul, and it can be like the same person, but this is like two other bodies, like two different bodies. One is a Ha and the other one is a Ka. So one is a soul, one is a body. For example, we can take the example of Amelie and the female president. The female president from the first game was a mother. Amelie was her daughter, but they looked alike. They looked actually the same. But Amelie, her daughter, wasn't a real person actually. She didn't have a body. She was only her Ka or either Ha. I think Ha, and Ka is a body. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it's the opposite, but you know what I mean. One was the body, one was the soul. Amelie was the soul of female president, was the soul of her mother, and her mother was her body. So they were like one human being, and body and soul was separate thing. They were separate things, and in the same time it wasn't the same thing, the same like person. It was mother and daughter, but daughter was a soul to mother's body, and mother's body was a body to daughter's soul, if that makes sense. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sad for Deadman that yeah, we didn't actually have the chance to see Deadman in flesh. I think that the second like talk with him, this was also just a prepared conversation from his side, because he's already dead. Like it's really strange, but yeah, I'm gonna think about this. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. I see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.